Don Kovach, GardenStateHSWrestling.com. We're at the Garden State Wrestling Prospects Camp at St. Joseph High School in Metuchen. I am sitting down with Dan Roy. He is the head coach at Southern Regional High School in Manahawkin.
Yes.
Coach, you're a public school, so you don't have the unlimited pool to draw from that some of the school of choice coaches do here. What do you like about coming to this camp?
I like to see all the young kids, practicing, seeing some of the coaches, like what they're working on also. Because I mean, I keep learning all the time. So, camps like this, they'll have some of the other, better program high school coaches here. They'll have some college coaches here, and I can always pick some things up. But I am involved in the club scene a little bit, and I know some of these kids, and it's good to see what they're doing, so I can then take it back to my program and do the same thing.
And as a former coach myself, not of wrestling, I know I always enjoy going to the clinics or the online, whatever.
Yes.
Because you can see maybe a different way of teaching a skill that you already teach that might reach a different athlete. Are you seeing stuff like that?
I am seeing stuff like that. I mean, and it's also good to also, if a high level coach is teaching the same things that you're teaching already, it kind of helps. It shows that you're doing some right things also. And then just little things they might tweak. You might do the same skill or the same hold, but they might do something just a little bit different, tweak it a little bit, and that might work a little bit better for some kids and other kids. Because I mean, I'm all for if it's something works for you, use it. But some kids might not be successful at a certain technique, but if you change it up a little bit, they could be a little bit more successful. So I'm always looking for. It's mostly like the little things that go a long way in wrestling. There's so many different techniques you can do. So
detail. Sometimes it's as much as the phrasing.
Yeah.
I know I've gone to clinics and wow, how come for the past 15 years I've been trying to coach this?
Right.
I didn't phrase it that way.
Yes.
Because that's just a much easier way for them to remember it.
Right.
You're familiar, as you said, with the club scene. There's a lot of young wrestlers out there. There's a lot of nationally ranked talent. What does that say about the state of wrestling in New Jersey?
I think, well, we're one of the best states in the country. We're one of the best states in the country, and we do a very good job with kids doing what they do in the off season, going to club, all the different competitions, all camps like this. So we have some very dedicated wrestling, and you see it every year at the States in Atlantic City. It's they pack Boardwalk Hall. There's some huge crowds. It's very, very popular. It's popular both with the girls and the boys. Now the girls are rising right now, so we're very successful in that also. But it's just great to see. Just great to see. It's always growing, which is great.
Which is what you want in a sport. You want it passed down. You can really see that here because it's a cloudless day outside.
Yes.
The temperatures are perfect. We're in the middle of prime vacation season in August. And there's dozens, if not hundreds of wrestlers and dozens of coaches just a few steps from us right now.
Yeah.
Learning this and doing these camps. How are things looking? Let's leapfrog ahead. I don't want to leave summer yet, but
yeah,
let's look ahead to winter. How do things look for the three-time defending Group 5 champs?
They look very good. We're going to be younger than we've been in a long time. We have a very tough freshman class coming in, and we have some returning state place winners and returning state qualifiers also. But I'm very, very excited about this team because you're trying to mold the next generation of kid. We've had a very good summer. Like we do a lot of stuff that they're doing right now. Like we have practice during the summer at our place. We have a strength program that we put the kids on. We travel with the team over the summer and we go to different competitions. A bunch of my kids are doing camps like this. We hold a camp at our place. So we do a lot of those things. It's very, very important to do that because you can get an entire season of wrestling in a summer to get you that many more matches to get that much better for the next season. So you can always keep growing and keep getting better. So it's extremely important to have all those things available.
How have the competitions gone?
Gone very well. It's gone very well. You know, we're winning some matches, losing some matches, but I mean, it's more about, summer wrestling is more about correcting mistakes. So like if you're getting to wrestle a good competition and some of the things aren't working, you have to go back and reevaluate that, and you really have to work on your technique. I think because you have a lot of time to fix those things during that time. So summer wrestling is more about just getting really good competition, fixing your technique, lifting, conditioning, that kind of thing, getting stronger. Not really worrying about, I don't think you should worry about the weight you're wrestling. I think whatever you can do as far as getting competition is important, because no one's really looking at the summer. You go out there and you lose to a kid in the summertime. All right, well, I'm going to get him when it counts at the States.
I'd rather beat him in Atlantic City than
Exactly.
wherever, Pennsylvania, on
Exactly.
a Saturday in July.
Right. And me as a coach, we can evaluate what these kids need to work on by just doing all these things that we do.
A lot of film study.
Yes.
Kids are doing that over the summer.
We do. I mean, we film all our matches too. We have a platform we put it on, and we they watch their matches, and we critique it and try to fix stuff. So,
Do you have a lot of crossover guys or
a lot of sports?
Yeah.
We do. I mean, we have some football players that do crossover. Lacrosse, not as much basketball.
Yeah.
You get more. I think you get a lot of crossover also with the girl sports too, because you might just get a really good athlete that's a girl that's a good athlete that just wants to try wrestling, that actually is decent at it because she's a good athlete. She starts off pretty well. But yeah, I think I'm a big advocate that wrestling will help you with any sport.
No doubt.
Yeah. I mean, other sports may not help you with wrestling, but wrestling helps you with every sport. But we do have a good amount of kids that do it all year long.
I always wanted my football guys to wrestle.
Yes.
Not having wrestling programs as some of the places I coach doing.
Right.
But you're seeing in New Jersey, basically everybody has a program, and things are looking good.
Yeah, they are. I agree.
What do you hope to get out of the rest of the weekend here?
Just again, what we were talking about, check out, some of what the college coaches are showing. I know some of those young kids in there right now, and it's good to come around and they see me here and everything. I want to promote my program, Southern Regional.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we do accept. You have to live in district to go to Southern, but you can also we also have an option to pay tuition. That is an option if people wanted to do that. So, and we're right by Long Beach Island. We're by the beach. It's very attractive.
Worst places to wrestle.
I know, right? And we have there's a lot of people moving down that way. And whether they have a shore house or they're moving down there full time, but we are seeing a lot of, there's a lot more building happening down there, and a lot more people are moving down there. So it's getting more developed.
We've got a good program that's got good roots in the community.
Yes.
But for the younger kids to see their high school coach,
yes,
at something like this and get some FaceTime with them, that's got to go toward that. Wrestling's a big community and family sport. And to have that FaceTime with the kids who know that in 2, 3, 4 years, they're going to be going to Southern, and hey, the coach is here watching me wrestle.
That's huge. I mean, we have our feeder program. I mean, it's very, very organized. Like, I'm in communication with my rec coaches, my middle school coaches. We're all on the same wavelength. I know who's coming in from that program, from those programs. And I try to do as much as I can as far as inviting the youth to the stuff we do, try going to watch them compete. Like at the youth states, I'm at the youth states, I'm watching our youth compete. Any kind of competitions, like locally, I try to go to like all-star matches and those kinds of things. And it goes a long way because it shows your youth that you know who they are, right? You're the head wrestling coach, that where they're going to be, and you know who they are and you care about them. So I think that goes a long way for a young kid to see that their high school coach has an interest in them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let you get back in there and meet up with your kids. Dan Roy, Southern Regional High School, thanks for joining us on GardenStateHSWrestling.com.